Good morning. It is 6:35. Seems like pretty much 6:30ish is my walking time. Got up this morning, had another big cup of coffee. No reason to be in a big hurry because we just got the whatever it is, 8.5 or so into Ghost Ranch, and we're gonna stay there today. Well, that's the plan. Hopefully we can get some kind of accommodations. I'm fairly certain that you can tent there regardless, so I think we'll be good. So this short day today, we'll be able to explore Ghost Ranch. It's supposed to be a really neat place. I don't really know what it is. I know that it's like Georgia O'Keeffe did an artist in residency thing there at some point. So I think there's some big Georgia O'Keeffe display. There's like a dinosaur display. I don't know. It's some kind of like retreat, artsy kind of place, I think. But together we shall see. This short day today will also give Pac-Man a little bit more time to cover some ground and make up maybe. So, I don't know how much of it, I haven't looked. A good bit of it's just on this gravel road. And at some point we'll get off the gravel and there's an actual trail. It's a beautiful morning, clear skies, sunshine. And I know you're tired of looking at me, so I'll turn the camera around. There are several comments about the green line being misrouted, or they all say different things. It looks like I've been looking for another cut-through trail that's supposed to be really pretty and have maybe just a little more climbing, but somehow it shows I've passed it and I've never seen it. So I think I may just bushwhack that way and find it. Okay, it's a faint trail. It's a little better here than it has been, but I found it. It's the way I came from. So I crossed the road there, and the map is showing that I'm supposed to be off the road a little bit, but this is like houses in people's yards. So I'm not sure I'm going the right way, but I think if I go down this road around these houses, actually maybe it's not houses, maybe it's like an old tourist attraction. Bottom line is I don't know where I'm at or where I'm going, but it's somewhere I need to be that direction. This actually looks like a defunct ranger station or park service building. And I'm supposed to be somewhere this way, so I'm just gonna climb this fence and walk back there. So it used to be the range management demonstration. They didn't manage it well. I found what appears to be the trail with lots of footprints, but there's no signage. Looks like some kind of walkway with railing. Used to be some kind of whole demonstration of something. Range management, I guess. That's weird. It's like walking through an old, I don't know, I guess they just walked away from this place and it's just dilapidated. And the path goes right through it. Just had to take my pack off and climb under this fence. And the green line has been off quite a bit, but I think this is the way. And I'm gonna have to take a look at this before I get out on there, because this is one of the Desert Museum the other way. This is one of these sketchier bridges I've crossed. Actually, the footing boards seem to be new, but there's just a pile of boards here I gotta navigate across. Wow, this is okay. Now all the new boards stop. Uh-oh. I'd be careful stepping there. Let me hold on here. Well, that was fun. Look at that, actually a sign. I reckon I'll go this way. Wowza. I know we're getting really close. I'm not sure why this bus is down here. I know I'm really close, like probably less than 0.7, but I don't know for sure because I'm nowhere near the green line. I'm not sure where the green line even went. I saw CDT signs, followed signs on the Ghost Ranch Trail. I mean, before I just got on this road, I've been on a pretty trail, so I don't think I added any miles. I'm guessing everything's right up here. It's only like 9:30 something. So I don't know what my day is gonna look like. I don't know that I can eat here until dinner. But I need to, there's supposed to be Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna get up here and figure out the situation. Hopefully get a room. Hopefully we can get checked in early. If not, I don't know. I'll explore, do laundry, work on YouTube. I'll figure something out. But I don't plan, unless something doesn't go well here, the plan is to stay here for the day. Man, look how pretty it is. Sorry, you're stuck with me on the bottom corner. I'm not sure if, I don't know if this is the entrance or if it's, this doesn't look like much. Okay, I guess our route comes in this private road, and then this is like all their horse stables. So I suppose maybe we just come in the back of the place is why it wasn't much of an entrance. Okay, here are the museums. Here's the Museum of Paleontology. Maybe I'll come back and check out the museums later. Looks like there's also a museum of, what does it say, anthropology? Yeah. I'm just gonna head to the visitor center because I'm not really sure where to start. Great news, I have my box. It took a while up there, but the lady found me a room. First she said she didn't know if she had anything, but then they had a bunch, so I don't know. But I've got a room. She's letting me in already, so I'm going to find it and hopefully start getting unpacked, and I can go ahead and shower and go do laundry and all that. But I cannot eat lunch here, and I can eat dinner at 5:30, so it's a lot of hours. So I'm gonna I'm gonna be eating from my food box here. Well, those are the museums. I really hope my room is right behind this camera and not way down the road. I think this is me right here. Okay, the staff housing dorm isn't quite bad. So that's the door coming in. Got one bed with some stuff on it. There's no air conditioning in here, but it's plenty cool, and I've got a fan on over there. So here's the whole room. I've already showered. The bathroom, like toilets and showers are like community, but they're just outside the door. I had a Coke, you know, one of these, the big glass bottle Cokes that are everywhere down here. And I had an ice cream sandwich, the cookie ice cream sandwich. So now I need to go figure out laundry, and I need to work on some YouTube stuff. It's only like 20 after 11, so I have a feeling before the day's over, I'm gonna get to spend significant time just sitting in that bed. I mean, there's no TVs, there's no Wi-Fi or cell signal in the room. You gotta go up the hill to get the Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna go for a walk, see what we can figure out. I think this is the dining hall. And I think I'm going to this place over here called Staff House, looking for laundry. I've got my coins, but the detergent was in sheets, and you had to buy like 6 of them, and it was $5. So I didn't do that. That would be more than the laundry itself. I decided to check the hiker box, nothing in there. So I'm hoping maybe somebody else bought some and left it over here at this laundry facility. Okay, I finally found this laundry place just because I saw the clotheslines on the back of this building. There was one washer that appears to be broke. It's open and full of water. The other one was up for grabs. So I've started my wash. I did find some detergent. So that's going. I make my way over here to this lunch place, and I think it's almost time for that. Man, lunch was really good. It was way better than I thought it was gonna be. A group of hikers are in here, and I kind of like it. They're all older than me, so I get along better with that demographic than the younger kids. So we've been having good conversation, ate a bunch of food. They're still in there. I'm just running over to flip my laundry from the wash to the dryer. Okay, that's the dining hall. I'm not exactly sure what those buildings are. That's some kind of big like cultural center. This one is like a 24/7 open like hangout. Then the welcome center. And then I'm staying back behind there. And then all the museums are down there. So here when the laundry's done and I head that way, I'm gonna go check out the museum. So there are also like several buildings that I think you can rent out the whole building. With multiple bedrooms. Okay, actually this is the one that you can just hang out in. But there are several like buildings that are just like the whole places are for rent. And I think they have, you know, 4, 5, 6 beds in them, meant for families or big groups. Okay, we're gonna check out some museums. We just gotta figure out how to get in there. I'm not sure if we're doing anthropology or paleontology, but we're gonna do some ology. I'll be back in the morning.
Do you guys know anything about the paleontology, the dinosaurs?
Did you see on the cliff dwellings that they were like, these were inhabited in 1270s?
It looks like an alligator.
Yeah.
This is where the scientists do their work to uncover this. But when nobody's in here, they allow us to get back there and do some digging ourselves. Actually, I'd probably get in trouble if I did that. Yeah, it says work area, please stay out. I think they made a park in that period. Indicative of dying in water.
That's just what happens usually when they die in water, and that's
Okay.
a scientific, that's what they found out, or they know, I don't know how they know that, but that's a scientific principle or factor. So here's a bunch of little bones here. There's the little hand.
Oh yeah, you can see, yeah.
Yes. This is probably, looks to me, don't know for sure, but looks like it. I bet a crushed vertebra. See how this goes? And then maybe ribs coming off there.
Yeah.
Some kind of bone. There's probably several animals in this little bunch here. So here's some bones. There's some bones. There's some bones. And these are, you know, these are 250 million-ish years old and everything. This is a standard paleontological, right on that little go around walk.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right on that panel. The V shape. He's folded.
Okay.
That's how they dug him out of the earth. There's a 3D kind of picture there that shows you how his little flaps are folded over. And then here is a little plastic model.
What he would look like if he was normal.
And somebody called him a little swimming dragon. And his name is Van Clevia. He was named after whoever.
All right, Flintstone and I just went to both museums. It was kind of nice. We talked to the lady a little bit. She was from Kansas City. The other lady went to St. Louis University. And then they gave us a little private tour of, as you'll see some clips, or saw some clips. So that was a fun little learning experience, I guess. Now I'm gonna go up here and sit where there's some Wi-Fi. I'm gonna get some water and electrolytes and hydrate and work on my YouTube videos. It's getting to be the evening time here at Ghost Ranch. I've done all the things here that I'm gonna do except for dinner. I'm gonna definitely do dinner. But this place is really cool. It'd definitely be a place that, like for a great family vacation or something. One of the hikers that's here with us said that he came here every summer as a kid, and it's like such a magical place. A lot of people are doing day hikes and all that. There's a lot of hiking around here. I'm not doing any day hikes, but we did the museums and did all the other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now though, so I can get this video edited and uploaded. Thanks again for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.